to access this truth, the unprocessed emotion, the negative emotion in the body doesn't need to be healed.
Right.
You don't need to wait for that to be healed because it's here right now. With the recognition that that one that seeks love, as real as it seems, actually is not who I am. There's something here that's deeper than that. I'm that which is aware of that movement that's seeking love.
So my question is about jealousy emotion. I thought that I healed all my emotions and I am fine. However, I noticed that just feeling, especially in terms of like romantic stuff, I noticed that I have familiar jealousy feelings since my teenager, which is, I guess, not healed yet because I felt that yesterday and tried to get rid of it. But then I thought it's not a good idea. I have to accept it, not feel shame because I feel that way. Because I was judging myself a little bit, like it's not good to feel that way. So how can I heal myself with that kind of negative emotion?
Well, it's great that you recognize the judgments. That's
Pattern.
yes, and you see it for what it is. So that shows that the system's becoming more conscious of this pattern. It's not just unconsciously acting out. There's consciousness there. You're seeing it. It's a pattern. It's some old information in the system. You're not choosing it. And it's innocent. If we look more closely at it, and everybody knows this emotion, it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's a human experience. Every single person feels, I want to be loved. I want to feel loved. And often the thoughts that arise, which center around the story of jealousy, like comparing to other people, that person has more love than me, they're happier than me because they've got more love, I'm not loved, this person has a better life than me. Those thoughts arise many times out of an unprocessed emotion. And the emotion often runs way, way deep back to childhood. And often is connected with our relationship with our parents. A feeling that mom or dad didn't really unconditionally love me. Maybe they said, I love you, I'm so proud of you, but something inside felt they're not happy with me, or I'm not good enough somehow, I'm not living up to their expectations. Because most parents don't have the capacity for unconditional love, and their love is conditional. And that is very painful for a little child when they unconsciously recognize this. And often what happens is unconscious beliefs are formed that as I am, I'm not good enough. I mustn't be good enough. This isn't a conscious thought process that happens. It happens in the unconscious mind. I mustn't be good enough because my own mom and dad are not really enjoying me. They're not really appreciating me fully. I feel that. And so that part, it's longing to receive that unconditional love that it knows that it deserves, and it knows that it's worthy of it. And so it says, well, if I can't get it from mom and dad, then I can get it from a man or a woman that's going to come into my life, and they are going to give me all the love I ever dreamed of, and then I'll feel whole and complete. And that's what I need. Look, that person's got it. I know it's possible because I've seen their Instagram profile and they're happy all the time. No, the truth is that nobody else can fill that void. There's only one thing that can heal that. And that thing, it's not really a thing. You could call it God, you can call it the divine, you can call it the universe, you could call it unconditional love, whatever works for you. It's something that cannot be seen. It's the underlying intelligence in the matrix of existence. Now, those who've stumbled across these teachings, this information, are the luckiest people on earth, because all the other people are seeking externally through relationships, through conceptual identity, being successful, being liked, through money, through many different ways. They will never find true satisfaction. But those that stumble upon these teachings have received the greatest blessing there is. Because these teachings are the path to freedom. They're not my teachings, I'm just sharing it. These are ancient wisdom teachings. And to access this truth, the unprocessed emotion, the negative emotion in the body doesn't need to be healed.
Right.
You don't need to wait for that to be healed, because it's here right now. With the recognition that that one that seeks love, as real as it seems, actually is not who I am. There's something here that's deeper than that. I'm that which is aware of that movement that's seeking love. Now, what is the nature of me that's aware? I am love. I am that which I seek. And that love can hold the pain that's felt in the body, the old imprint, the old information that's imprinted. But it's not personal. It's just seen for what it is. A part that longs to be loved. And you can inquire, well, what does that actually feel like in the body? Without going into a story about it, what is that actual experience? If I really bring my attention fully present into this moment, what does it feel like? What is the sensation that all this movement to seek wants to avoid feeling? What do you find if you look?
I don't know.
Let's just look fresh and see what's here right now. So you recognize that you're here, you're aware, and include the experience of the body as pure sensations, aliveness. What is your experience in this moment now?
Nothing.
Is anything lacking right now?
Wholeness.
Wholeness is lacking.
Oh, calm. Oh, lacking.
Is anything lacking?
Mm-hmm.
There's calmness here now.
Yes.
Yes.
And this presence that I mentioned last time, it's always there, like it's kind of present always.
It's
And
always here.
yeah, it's always here. And now I feel it. My energy, my body always like this shakes with this energy. And I'm
Yes.
calm, even
Yes.
though I might feel something, kind of these kind of emotions, but it's goes really calm in calm manner, like kind of different, like not like it used to be before spiritual awakening.
Yes. Is it shaking now?
It is shaking, yeah, always. But now it's more in present, it like more present.
Okay, now stay present and allow it to shake and stay present with the shaking without any effort to control it. What that shaking is doing is your system is processing this old information. You just watch it and feel it.
It's like this when I do meditation, it shakes even more.
Yes, it's good that it shakes.
And then I notice that I start coughing also through meditation, or at night I wake up because I cough, dry cough. Is it that my body's changing my
It
energy?
can be. It can be a way that the body releases energies.
That started also since New Year.
Yes. Yeah. What happens is the system opens to higher consciousness, and the more that you're in presence, this higher consciousness starts to penetrate through the levels and layers, through the mind, through the physical body, the energy body, and the physical body is more dense and it holds energies, unprocessed emotions, and it all starts to bubble up to be processed and to integrate and to release.
Right.
And that's a process that happens in time, and it can take years and years and years. So there's no point waiting for the end of it.
Right.
But just to recognize that right now, I am awareness, and this beauty is here now. And the body's doing what it needs to do.
It is.
And if the old patternings arise, the jealousy thoughts, just notice it, let it come, see it. That's the old pattern. And bring your attention into the body and just inquire, how does it feel in the body? Become very, very present. You might notice that somewhere is contracted or feels heavy or something uncomfortable.
Right.
The mind's trying to resolve it through thinking, through projecting, through imagination, through fantasy. If you bring your attention to the discomfort, you gently feel it and hold it in unconditional love. With time, it starts to transmute into the love. And it takes time. This is the paradox, that it happens here now in the present moment.